made it, you made it. Oh, we know by the spirit, we know feet just control it. Is in our blood now. Thank God we made it. Oh, we know by the spirit, we know feet just control it. Is in our blood now. Wow. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Guess what guys, you guys know we all made it to 31st of December 2018. Like, God has been so awesome. We all made it and you made it. If you're watching, you made it, I made it, and it's amazing. So guys, I'm super excited. Welcome back to my channel. We've gone down the everything and we're coming out victoriously. So guys, if today is your first time of coming to my channel, hello and thank you for stopping by. And to my old subscribers, you guys are amazing. Thank God for all my new subscribers. Like, the growth has been amazing and I appreciate God so much. So real quick guys, I have something for you guys and we're going to be more personal, more close to what I'm about to share with you guys. And I hope you guys see it today, because today is the 31st of December, or maybe first, but it's gonna be better if you guys see it today. So let me get into the video because I don't edit, so I'm just checking my time. Okay, in case my device gets finished, it's going to be 2 parts, but if it's okay, we're going to make it 1 part. I hope you guys understand. So let's get into the purpose of today's video. Today's video is from a Sunday service, yesterday's Sunday service, Pastor Paul Eneche. So he did an amazing preaching. It's more like it's not like it's a preaching, but also spiritual guidance and also guidance as a human being. So the topic of his preaching yesterday was taking spiritual stock, and he said the objective is taking spiritual overview. So I have my notes here that I wrote, like, all here. So I'm going to be reading more. I don't want to just be talking, but I want to read more from everything that I got from him, so because that's the really purpose that I brought this video, and it's going to be really, really helpful. So he now said, and the Bible portion, I hope you guys will remember and write it down because it's very helpful to read. I can't be reading it anyways. If not, the video is going to be so long. So he said, 1 Samuel chapter 7 verse 12. He said, look back at the year. Look back at everything, the journey so far. So he now said the spiritual overview is 1. What do you do with the past? Okay, he said what you do with the past determines what the future will do with you. So what you do in the past will determine what the future will do with you. That's number 1 overview. Number 2, he said understanding of the past can facilitate the undertaking of the future. It's literal. If you understand your past experience and everything, it facilitates, it makes it that's what it is, facilitates the undertaking of the future. So 3, I don't want to talk more, but I want to bring everything out, so if I still have time I can explain, because yeah. So number 3, he said it is not advisable to live in history, but is commendable. Let me say it again. It is not advisable to live in the future in history, but is commendable to learn from history. He also said people that live in history become misery, but it's recommendable for you to learn from the history, your past history. And he said also, the point number 4, he said to learn from the past is to lead in the future. Number 5, he said the successful closure of the past chapter. The past chapter can be the past year, this 2018 that we're about to pass. Facilitate a successful opening of the next chapter. So let me read it again. Number 5, he said a successful closure of a last chapter facilitates a successful opening of a new chapter or the next chapter. So he now gave some example. He said that is, if you close the year 2018 very well, you are set to open 2019 very well. He also said there are people, I read through this one, he was like, there are people that year in year out, they they have the same experience, the same thing, yeah, as in there is no progress in their life. The reason here, he said, the reason is because they do the same thing year in and year out. Some people end the year, they do the same thing, and also the reason again is because they don't close the year, um they don't close the year well. Okay, okay, sorry guys, I'm just checking the time. All right, so he said, um there are people who wonder why year in and year out they have the same result. The reason is because they do the same thing. They do not close the year well. Some people end the year with murmuring. Some end the year with complaining. Some comparison. Some depression. They just murmur through the next year or pass through depression through the next year. And they wonder why they keep having the same results or experiencing the same thing. Or some of them imagine that, oh, the next year will be better when you have no plans towards it. He said, they expect the next year to be different, and God is looking at them and saying, no, you didn't close the last chapter well, so you didn't conclude it. That's basically, you've not closed your last chapter. You have to close it to open a new one. And also, that there is nothing that can change. He now said, objective to end the year well. Guys, this is where everything becomes very deep. So the objective of ending the year very well, there is, I think it's 5 objectives, but yeah, okay. Objective number 1, he said, identify what to appreciate God for in this passing year. He now gave a Bible reading. This Bible reading is very good. That's what I'm giving you guys. Psalm chapter 100 verse 3. He said, and the Bible reading is just about praise the Lord. All ye that have bread, praise the Lord. And also he said, it's going to be a lie for you to say God didn't do anything for you in this 2018. Number 1, you're alive and you're watching me right now, so God actually did something for you. And the rest things that God probably has done for you, and maybe you don't know or something. He now said, a homework. He said, take your notes and your pen and write down the things that you appreciate God for in 2018. What God has actually done for you guys in 2018, and me too, as in what God has literally done. He said, identify the specific things that he has done. Write them down. So he said, point number 2 in ending the year very well. He said, identify principles or secrets that work for you or for others that must be reworked over and over or again and again. Identify principles that worked for you. Maybe tithing, maybe first fruit, maybe anything that you did and God answered you. Identify that principle and do it again. Some Bible portion they wrote, they said 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 14 to 15. It was like, was there anything that you did that brought a result? Or if somebody did something that brought a result to him, work that thing again, do it again. He said, do not neglect the principles or the secret. Don't neglect it. Okay. He said, result become phenomenal when people become consistent. So you get going higher and higher when you keep consistency. Let me see. These are just the quote. To make a resolution or to make a big map in the life, like to make a big thing in the life, you have to keep being consistent. So the third point of ending your year very well is identifying what to do different in this coming year. So identifying what to do different in this coming year. Is there something that if you had the chance to change in this 2018, you could have changed? Identify that thing and change it in 2019. He said at times it takes a change in approach to terminate your reproach. He also said somebody defined insanity as doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. He said at times to make a difference, you must do so